Hello everyone, welcome to Angel Monday. I'm Rachel Skoltok, and today I'm pulling you some cards from this beautiful deck, the Ascended Masters. So I'm away, I'm in a hotel room at the moment, but I didn't want to miss out on bringing you through the guidance. Now I'm doing this on my phone, so let me know in the comments that you're here and where you're watching from, and yeah, just let me know that you're here. I don't think I've done it on my phone for a long time. All right, so the angels that we're working with this week. First up, we're in a full moon, and it's really huge, big energy, and you can be forgiven if you're feeling a little bit out of it or a little bit off or extra in every way, right? If you feel anxious, then it's going to be extra anxious. If you're joyful, it'll be extra joyful. All of it is there. So we've got to remember to get aligned. And the best angel to help us with that is Archangel Metatron. Now, he works really well with Archangel Michael because Archangel Michael helps us to sever the attachments, the cords, the tendrils that attach us into fear and into negativity. And Archangel Metatron will gently raise your vibration so that you're aligning with what that higher source energy and life force energy, rather than aligning with the fear and all of the stuff that's going on in the collective, because there's a lot going on in the world at the moment, and as we've been saying for years now. But it's a little bit, if you imagine like a big whirlpool, and when you get close to the edge of the whirlpool, you can feel yourself getting caught up in it. And by getting close to the edge, it's like the thoughts that you're thinking are matching the thoughts of that fear. So, fears about health, fears about money, fears about scarcity, limitation, being good enough, anxieties about what's going on in the world. And all of that energy aligns you with this big dark whirlpool and can get you caught up in it. And so what the angels will do, because they never get caught up in that whirlpool, that's what we need to remember about angels. People write to me often and say, can angels be bad? Are there negative angels? Do they judge us? Do they abandon us because we're not listening to them? And all of that is no, because angels come from the source, the highest vibration of all. And that source energy is pure love. And you are source energy. Like, that's your soul. That's why you're here. So it's very easy for you, when you connect to that source energy, to step away from that dark whirlpool of fear and get into the vibration of your own vibration. So I think that's really important at the moment, is to use this extra special moon energy along with working with the angels and your energetic tools to shift you away from that whirlpool so that you don't get sucked in. Because when you get sucked into the fear, it becomes the truth for you. So if the collective consciousness is saying to us, there's not enough money, there's not enough rentals, there's not enough houses, there's not enough time, bad things are happening, then we start to live in that vibration. That's what getting caught in the whirlpool means. Our thoughts start to be thought for us instead of us taking control of our own mind and our own consciousness and our own energy. And then that, by the law of attraction, which is the truth of this universe, is that we are energetic beings, and we get aligned with what energy our mind aligns us with. So we can get caught up in that energy. No shame in that, but you have to notice it, recognize it, change it, and come back to, what do I want? I don't want to be living that truth. I don't want to make that the truth for me. And you start to change. So Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael, amazing for that, because they will disconnect you from the whirlpool of fear, and they will get you in your own vibration, and they'll both lift you up so that your energy frequency starts to lift to the higher consciousness, which is, there is enough. There's always enough. I'm connected to unlimited abundance. I'm part of the divine intelligence. I am guided by angels and my soul. And that where even I feel like there isn't a path for me, there is no way out of this problem or this limitation, a path will be shown to me, because that's what Source does. So that's where we're coming from this week, right? We're coming from this higher frequency, higher vibration, with the help of the angels. Hi everyone, I'm seeing some people come on. So Max is here and Fatima's here. I know there's a lot of other people here as well. So comment if you're watching and if this is making sense to you. So we'll call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, for disconnecting me from the collective fear-based consciousness about lack and scarcity. Thank you for helping me to find my own vibration aligned with Source, where I can manifest and create my own reality that is not based on what I'm being told to think, and which is based on abundance, peace, healing, solutions, guidance, and happiness and joy and being safe. Thank you, angels, for giving us your guidance this week and for making it really clear and helping me to understand it and receive it and be open to it. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Christy. Lovely to see you. Hi, Patricia. So as we've just prayed to the archangels, we're now going to shuffle cards. This is a very old deck of mine. I didn't have much luggage space, so I thought I'd just bring one small deck with me on this trip. I don't know if you saw the pictures in my feed of some of the things I've been doing this weekend. Very important to sort of step away from routine and recharge your energy and connect with your soul. Okay, so I'm very much feeling Archangel Michael stepping forward first for this. So we're going to pull a card from Archangel Michael for this week, the 10th to the 17th of October. All right. And then we've got one from Archangel Metatron coming. You're going to love these. You are going to love them. I love them. Right. Think about it for a minute. What are you manifesting? What's your intention for this week? Just imagine that you're taking like your intention into a dropper, you know, like an essence bottle or a homeopathic, and you squeeze up your intention of love, of peace. You know, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to create? And you squeeze it up into the dropper, and then you drop it into the vibration of Source. So imagine like this beautiful lake of golden energy, and you drop your intention into there and then release it. Okay. So the first card out, Archangel Michael, this is for this week. This is intention. This is the present card. So this is the power of joy, Maitreya. And look at that. I don't know if you can see. I've got a bit of a filter on, so it's not as bright. So this is about, look at the rainbow, showing the full spectrum of light, but also the full spectrum of energy. Right? We don't want to be in that dark, muddy whirlpool of lack and fear and anxiety and stress and not enoughness. We want to be up in the full divine light. And look at how Maitreya is holding his hands up. It's like raise your vibration. So this is a week of getting in touch with joy. And if that's been hard for you recently, forgive yourself. But at the same time, you also need to make a conscious decision to change it. So it's my intention to bring joy into my life. And that might be just standing in your garden and looking at the birds, or taking a deep breath, or listening to some music. Music is an amazing lifter of joy. That's why it's been given to us, right? That's why we love musicians, because they share emotional energy with us. So remember these cards came from Archangel Michael. The second card is a very powerful affirmation. You can do it. This is an Archangel Michael card. You can see Archangel Michael there with his sword of light. Now, what did I say earlier about the angels helping us to sever the cords? Archangel Michael in particular, because he carries the sword of flaming light. One of the first steps, if we want to change our trajectory, we want to go up instead of down, right? We want to attract abundance, not scarcity. We want to attract love and peace and life purpose instead of feeling stuck and feeling stagnant. Is that we have to unblock, we have to detach from the lower energy. So this is a message of cutting the cords with what is pulling you down, letting go of the tendrils of drama, of fear, of negativity. I mean, that is one way to live. And I'm not saying that everything is going to be perfect, but if you can make a decision to not have drama as being a theme in your life, everything will become much more peaceful, much more quickly. And that includes in your mind. Archangel Michael's saying to you, you have within you everything you need already to make your intentions and dreams a reality. That's powerful. Then we have the next card, which is energy healing. So again, the angels are very much giving us a strong message that there's energetic healing involved here. We need to clear out the heaviness, anything that's attached, anything that is intruding, anything that is in our mind that's recreating a heavy, dark energy in weighing us down and not allowing us to think and connect with higher energy. So some energetic healing might be that you sit down and do some meditation with the angels and start to breathe and release. Imagine it like black smoke leaving your body. Disconnect yourself from anything in the past that you're invested in. You know how sometimes we chase losses? We go, well, I can't ever be abundant and joyful because I had this thing happen in the past. And that's not true. That's a truth you make up, you believe it, and then it becomes the future truth for you. So this is around energy healing. Where does your vibration need to be changed? You know, one thing that's very important is sometimes if we're thinking about abundance, right, it's a big subject at the moment, money. Everyone's telling us everywhere that there's not enough. And, you know, interest rates and blah, blah, blah. But we have to remember that we are our own economy. We create our own economy because we have our own energy. And so we don't have to buy into that, because even during times where there's financial crises in the world, people are still making money. And they're not inauthentic necessarily. They're not doing it in a bad way. So you have to remember that there's money everywhere. It's it's flying everywhere right now as we speak. And what can happen is when you're thinking about old things that have gone wrong, or even fearing future things, worries, what if this doesn't work? What if I don't have enough? What if we send a cord of energy, like a big arm, out to that scenario? And it's like we hook into it like a fishing line and we pull it to us. And the more of those that we've got going on, because we're not only ever thinking about one thing, we've got all these arms of energy out. And so the source, the universe, the angels are trying to bring us abundance. They're trying to bring us gifts. They're trying to bring us what we're asking for. But our energy is invested all over the place in loss, in fear, in worry. And so it's almost like as soon as that energy comes in for us, it just leaks out again, because we're hooked out into negativity. So you imagine like those arms being like a funnel that's funneling off all the good from the universe for you. So that's why we have to do energy healing. We have to kind of cut off all of those things and then allow ourselves to reconnect to source. Hope I'm not being too technical for you. And okay, where's the card that came from Metatron? There it is. So this is the card that came from Metatron. Now this is Ganesh, who is, Lord Ganesha, however you say it, who is actually, he's the remover of obstacles. He is also very much associated with abundance, with plenty. He's got all the different things he's got that he's holding up. He's got a bowl of sweetmeats. He's got what looks like a pineapple. He's got all of these blessings that he's holding with his four arms. And he's sitting there in complete peace. He knows that the universe is providing. So this message is letting you know that the universe is providing. And look at the wording on it. Yes, what you want can come to you. So what is the universe saying yes to you about? Thanks, Fatima. Yeah, that laughter and joy. I love all of these cards today. Oh my goodness. So fun. So Fatima says, and I keep losing it, so right about fear running rampant all over the place in the world. It's by the grace of the divine creator and authentic archangels and light beings that I am flowing and glowing through life. I love that. That's really beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. So really the message is clear this week, isn't it? It's raise your frequency, raise your vibration, which means change your thoughts, disconnect. Every time you find yourself thinking a thought that feels like worry or feels like anxiety, catch yourself and go, okay, is this what I want? Do I want to buy into that? Do I want to hook into, or do I want to hook into something different? And maybe it's about remembering or learning that there is more than one vibration available, that you actually don't have to buy in to fear and loss and worry and lack. Lack is a vibration. And if you don't want lack, you need to not live in lack, which means the energy vibration of it, and then you'll start to see a change. So this is awesome, an awesome message from the angels. And, you know, I'm running an event on Friday, and actually there's two things I can tell you about. There's an event on Friday called Raise Your Vibration for Abundance with Archangel Metatron. So Metatron is the angel of the month. Every month I do a different angelic attunement. And we're going to be doing, and the angels actually said this to me this morning, about clearing tendrils. We're going to be clearing the tendrils that are attaching us to any of that sort of rampant fear and that those kind of belief systems about lack and negativity. Even if you've got a belief going of your own, you know, that might be about I'm not healthy, or I can't recover from something, or I'm always going to be lonely. We need to cut those cords and tendrils. So we're going to be doing that. And then we're going to be bringing in the Merkaba with Archangel Metatron, which is a very powerful way to cleanse and clear your energetic field and then raise your vibration. So that's on Friday. It's only $57 to join, and you get the replay for life. Even if you come to the live or you don't come to the live, you'll get the replay. There's also a free event this week, which I was a part of, called the Money is Divine and Creative Summit. So it's lovely that, you know, money's such a big issue in the world at the moment, and money is what's being kind of addressed spiritually this week. And that is available free. The link, if you scroll in my feed, you'll find a post. It's got several different spiritual speakers all talking about how to use spiritual belief to create financial abundance. So you can sign up for that as well. And you get, every day you'll get a different speaker emailed, a different talk emailed to your inbox. And so those two things are available right now. And also I've just launched Angel Communication Program, which is, I wasn't going to run it again this year, but I have been told by my angels that I must. So I'm going to be teaching you how to communicate with your angels and get that clear guidance and fear, and move into your purpose. Thank you, Cecilia. That's lovely. That's a lovely message. Thank you so much. So what are you creating this week? Write it down. Put it in the comments. Where do you want to step away from the whirlpool of fear and come into abundance and peace? And just like this card, the power of joy. Joy is very powerful. And I think sometimes we don't give it to ourselves. You know, when I was flying on this I just took a weekend away, I was feeling guilty. And it was almost like I wasn't going to let myself have a nice time, because I was thinking of all the reasons why I shouldn't be going away. And then I thought, what am I doing? Like, I'm having this really special, really amazing thing that I'm doing. And I'm going to kind of put myself under a curtain of misery and not let myself enjoy it because of guilt. Like, why should I feel guilty? And I really had to consciously work to let that go. And it's amazing how those little things will bite at our heels and try and get our attention away from just being grateful and being present and, you know, just de-stressing and clearing. So, and just finding joy in the little things, the sun on your back, the rain on the window, whatever it is, allow that to gently lift your vibration. It is lovely to connect with like minds, isn't it? It's really gorgeous. Okay, thank you, my friends. Now I'm going to go over onto Instagram and do another Angel Monday reading. Happy Angel Monday. If you want any details about any of the events that I've spoken about, I will pop them in the comments. I think one of them's already there. A little bit later on, I'll put them on the page. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, go over to my website, sign up on the pop-up box, and you'll get this video in your inbox every Monday with a short blog about the angels, how to connect with them. All right, my beautiful friends, angel blessings. Thanks for being here. Have a beautiful week.